YouTube, there is no firearms in this video.
Welcome back to the Lowkey Airgunner YouTube channel. In this episode, I will be shooting the Hatsan Jet 1 495 FPS version in .25 caliber. This has been sent by AirGunSource for us to try out. In the last episode, I shot it in the basement at 7 meter, and I've talked about other results that I got with it yet out of the box. Now I want to try it from 15, maybe 20 meter in the backyard. It is a bit nicer outside, so quick note before I fill this pistol with the JTS Comp 1 compressor and I go outside, I will be shooting 80s, 26.54 grains in .25 obviously, so let's do that.
Can't find the group beyond target, but yep. 16 clicks. Let's see now. That's really not bad at all for a sub 500 FPS pistol. Those splatterburst targets are 1 inch, and basically the red dot is mostly covering them, so this is good. It is pretty cold, but we are still a bit over 200 bar. Let's shoot 5 more right there from 15 meter. That's still not bad at all. Shot number 4 felt a bit hard to push in, so if this is it, this is it. If this is not, this was not. Since it did perform pretty good at 15 meter, I will push it back to 20. This might be a bit much for the velocity, but we will see. This is pretty much the backyard limits, and most likely this pistol's limits too. Hopefully it will do pretty decent.
This post is where I was at 15 meter.
That's still not horrible. There is a tiny bit of wind, and 20 meter for those velocities is really a lot, so it is pretty accurate. Keep in mind, this is the detuned version for Canada, and that's really respectable to me, at least. From 15 to 20 meter, we got around maybe 1 inch of drop, maybe tiny bit more than that. This is 15 shots later, and I'm at least at 175 bars in cold weather, so let's keep shooting. I don't know if this is me or not. I still did not try to adjust the trigger. This is out of the box. I did not clean the barrel, nothing. So still not too shabby. This is like maybe 2 inches, maybe a bit less than 2 inches with a sub 500. I will shoot like 5 or 10 extra here just for fun, just to see if it drops any at this distance. I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I believe that they all did group in there, so you tell me. Even if we did get a flyer, this is very good for a pistol sub 500. I will say it again, but you know, I'm impressed with this thing yet. I am at right around 150 bars. I will set up my square roll and see if I can reset it from around 15 meter. Hopefully we still have the same 15 meter zero.
Pa-ting.
I think that was me. I'm out blind. I don't know if I even hit it or not. Alright, so at 7 meter, it did not seem to affect accuracy much, but at this distance, it does seem to make it drop and be a bit less accurate. We do have a very good expansion still on steel, so that's not bad. I guess that the blinking will be for another video, but I will still try to hit it. Got it. Did I shoot eye? I believe it did reset it. Well, it seems like even with not all of the power, this thing has enough power to reset my squirrel, and this is fairly hard to reset for sub 500s, usually at least 0.177s. So I'm pretty impressed about that too. It will be fun to try some more plinking, but that will be it for today. I will make an outro, I guess, now. I don't know for you guys, but for a 495 FPS detuned version and a pistol / short barrel, we did pretty good for a lot of shots. This is only a 40cc tank. The Jet 2 has 2 of those, so more shots, and we still did pretty good. I think that if you do use it in a backyard and do want to use a pistol, the Jet 1 is perfect for that. If you do want more shot, the Jet 2 might be better. You can always get the air cylinder afterwards, but that will be a bit more expensive. I still did not get much crony numbers, but looking at this at 15 meter, it is not a problem. It is almost as accurate as it was at 7 meter. At first, I was shooting eye, and that might have been some of the best shots that I wasted a bit of hair by not noticing with my blind eyes that I was shooting eye. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that 15 meter is not a problem for at least 15 shots. More likely 20 in detuned version. Also, I wanted to say that in the basement at around 7 meter, you can pretty much shoot 40-45 shots and you won't notice a big accuracy or point of impact difference, so that's also cool. It will show up a bit more at 20. I think that did affect our results, but
overall, that's still not bad at all. This is where we started. We only got one flyer. That's really not bad. Let's say this is 1 inch. The group is right around 1 inch overall. I would say maybe a tiny bit more if we do count from center to center, but that's pretty damn good for what it is. I think at the end we did get a little bit of spread up and down, but overall it seemed to start grouping there. So that's still really not horrible, especially for the velocity. I cannot test other pellets because those are the only ones I got yet in .25, but I like this thing a lot, yeah. Next, I would like to test the velocity and shot curve a bit better to know which shots I want to use for better accuracy, and also want to test the trigger and see if I can adjust it. It is really not too bad in carbine mode, but if we can adjust it, we will do that for sure, and I will let you know if it is worth it, what it was out of the box and stuff. So subscribe for more. Again, a huge thank you to AirGunSource for this review opportunity. A huge thank you to you for watching until the end, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Packing up my shit, but yeah, it is not that out here. This is ice, this is snow, and there's a little bit of wind.